Iturbide and Benny take on Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Just 2 wins for this Fireballs team, 2 and 5 overall this season. You flip over to Iturbide and Benny, exact opposite, 5 and 2. Always got to be careful with the Hormaetxea up there in the front. See what he can do in this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 3.
There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by Benny. Ubilla. Fine catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Benny at the 13. Backhand to the inside. Beautiful catch by Ubilla deep in the backcourt. Iturbide comes to the 9 line and make this catch. Here's Ubilla, lower and harder. This ball's tipped at the sidewall first point. This match goes to Fireballs, Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea serves.
Same way Iturbide started that first match, just a tip ball up there in the front court. Catching hasn't been quite as sharp as we're used to seeing from him, but
yeah, today, yes,
got a long way to go, though.
Yeah, definitely. Here's a backhand by Benny. Ubilla down low, makes a great catch and rifles this backhand. Rotate forehand by Hormaetxea. Iturbide attacks, lets it pass to Benny. Ubilla, backhand from the 9 line. Benny's there. Hormaetxea back at the 10. Benny's there. Iturbide now from the 9 to the inside. Ubilla again. Backhand from the 11. Powerfully thrown. Benny to the 13. Hormaetxea. Costado. Placement to the inside. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Tied up. 1-1. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
Oh, with that placement shot, they had worked out of the first match, but we're just not used to seeing him throw it from that deep into the backcourt. I mean, maybe up at the 5 line, that's the right shot, but he was back closer to the 9 or 10 line and just wasn't going to reach that front wall.
Benny will take this on the forehand at the 11. High and hard to the front wall it goes. Here's the backhand by Ubilla. Ubilla sends one. This Robote coming all the way out to the 5 line. This ball clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Hormaetxea, and Benny's there. Big backhand by Ubilla, caught by Benny. Ubilla now on the forehand. Iturbide from the 9 line on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote played to pass, but caught by Benny. Here's the backhand. Benny down low. Beautiful catch at the 13 line. Big backhand by Ubilla. Benny gets in there. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand by Hormaetxea. Iturbide cuts it off, winds up. Placement to the inside, read by Hormaetxea. Wow. He gets there and returns it. Ubilla rifling it outside. Hormaetxea got that. Cortada follows, stopped by Benny. Ubilla down low, keeps the ball in play. Big backhand by Ubilla. Here's Benny from the 11 line. What a catch by Ubilla in the corner. Benny from the 11 again. Ubilla's there. Low runner. This one picked up by Benny. Hormaetxea, forehand rebote, played to pass. Iturbide makes the rebote. Hormaetxea aggressively from the costado, opens up. Iturbide's there. Carambola on the return, caught, but not returned. Beautifully played by all four players. Iturbide and Benny are on the board with their second point.
Wow, really was a tremendous point. A couple sequences in there, and this last one able to finish it off here on the carambola by Iturbide. Take a look here, two-wall, pretty good one. Look at the reach by Iturbide.
Look at the focus,
to track it down. Ball maintains contact with the bottom of the basket. Hormaetxea very much made that catch, but just, yeah, to get that throw off would have been incredible and sent it up in the overhead screen.
The presence of mind to get it into your cesta, but then also, since you're running and you made the catch, to try to do a one-handed throw while looking the opposite way. Sorry, folks, that's a bit much. That was really close. That was like really close.
That's almost every day with him.
Yeah, no, Iturbide, he likes to get a head start on getting to the inside, but here's a catch by Benny, backhand from the 10 line. Benny down low, here's the backhand from the 10 line. Low runner to the inside, a rebote. This one caught by Iturbide. Inside placement, scoop by Ubilla. And a powerful backhand follows. Rebote forehand, straight back, Ubilla is there. Iturbide, 2-all to the pad. 2-2, we're all tied up. Hormaetxea will serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, I think both of these front court is really better served going for a split placement as opposed to the traditional two-wall. I mean, both of these guys are expecting the two-wall to come and try to beat them towards the net, so they're darting out there and defending it pretty much every time they wind it up on the costado. The split placement forces the backcourt to pay close attention, and they got to make a tough play moving across the court and defend the drop shot and the inside. That's a lot for the backcourt to think about.
Absolutely. There's a catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Ubilla plays the rebote. Iturbide has it. Winds up. Costi to the inside. Thrown hard. This ball juggled in the backcourt. 3 points for Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers. Iturbide serves. That was a great effort by Ubilla. Really, I mean, just tremendous. I mean, positioning was absolutely there, but ball was coming fast. There's the backhand by Ubilla. Iturbide. Catch by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea from the 8 line, wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Hormaetxea is going to have to go to the backcourt. Great effort, but he had to make a mighty reach to try to save that. 4 points for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Yeah, it didn't seem like great communication there by the Fireballs. Generally, you don't like to see opposing front quarter lunging back for the rebote like that. Tough to keep it under that overhead screen as you go down to the floor.
Here's the backhand by Ubilla. Here's Benny on the backhand from the 11 line. There's a backhand by Ubilla. Wall to wall, coming out to the rebote. Rebote forehand rifled and beautifully caught by Hormaetxea. Benny down low, great catch. Big backhand. Ubilla in the corner, backhand. Here's Benny off the sidewall. Benny now from the 11 line to the inside. Ubilla is there again. Backhand to the inside. Iturbide, rebote. Hormaetxea cuts it off, winds up. Splitter off the tip of Benny's cesta. It will score. 3 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Iturbide and Benny with 4. Hormaetxea serves.
I think Hormaetxea, because this is a pretty good illustration of why it's hard to defend the split placement as a backcourt. Benny's moving up, defending the drop shot,
100%.
stepping up to take the inside placement in the air. He doesn't have a lot of time to react, to get to the outside, to scoop that one up for the splitter. And
he did get assessed on it.
Good on Benny to get there.
Good read, absolutely.
Tough to scoop it up.
There's a backhand by Benny. Wall to wall and out to the rebote. Hormaetxea, big bounce. On the sidewall, Benny makes a great grab on the forehand. Low runner. Beautifully caught by Benny. Returned high and inside. Rebote for Hormaetxea. Swing and a miss. Mid-court. 5 points for Iturbide and Benny. Possible set point.
Yeah, not often you see Hormaetxea just miss a rebote coming straight to his right side.
No matter how much experience the player has, gets back to the basic of watch the ball go into your cesta, whether you're making a catch off the front wall or you're playing it off the back wall in a rebote. Ubilla on the backhand to the inside, wall to wall, out to the rebote. Iturbide is there. Benny from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Benny at the 13. Puts it back right into the corner, out to the rebote. Hormaetxea plays the rebote. Ubilla now on the forehand, literally went over the head of Iturbide. Here is rebote by Iturbide and a beautiful catch by Ubilla. A bullet is stopped by Benny at the 12 line. Hormaetxea, Gustavo will score. 4 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Still possible set point for Iturbide and Benny.
Yeah, Benny is so worried about that drop shot that he caught himself up in, having to make a difficult scoop there to his right side. You don't want to give him the drop shot and be beat on that. We've seen it all season long, so Benny doing the right thing, trying to take that away. Just a good adjustment by Hormaetxea. Drop it right at the feet.
There's a backhand by Benny. What a catch by Ubilla at the 12 line. Powerful backhand. Low runner. Beautifully caught by Benny. Backhand to the inside. Ball tipped. Point and set for Iturbide and Benny. Taking the first set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set. So my, oh my, the ball being thrown hard.
Yeah.
Some near misses. Just players overly anxious to get to the inside. That guy right there, Iturbide. I mean, fearless, I guess is one the positive spin?
Yeah, absolutely. If there were odds to take one to the leg, he'd have the shortest odds on the roster. I mean, he gets in there. You said fearless, but sometimes looks a little reckless too. Man, it's close, but to his credit, hasn't taken one yet. Beautiful carambola here. Caught basically on the floor, but sent up into the overhead screen. And you see Arta back there in the charters section of the players' cage, talking with Iturbide after that first set. Iturbide looking to get the win in his second match of the day. He and Gallo dropped that earlier one against Hormaetxea and Ikeda. But then Zulik and Arta came right back, tied up the game day with the win just a few moments ago. Here we are in match number 3. First set going the way of the Chargers.
Here we are on the Fireball side of the ESPN3 players cage. You see Ubilla keeping the cesta tied on as well as his helmet. Ubilla played great that They weren't on the winning end of the set, but he played great.
Yeah, Ubilla is one of the streakier catchers. Sometimes he's great because he has such overwhelming power that he can go out there and win you a match, or at least make it very difficult for both players out there. And sometimes he's just not in rhythm at all. Today seems to be closer to the former side of the pendulum.
He's just been making catch after difficult catches, putting it back to the inside.
A great backcourt play really all day for the Chargers. Arta in that first match,
Absolutely.
Benny coming back here, and see what happens in this second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Hormaetxea will have the serve for the Fireballs. Hormaetxea serves. The second set has begun. Here's the backhand by Benny. In the corner, Ubilla, backhand. Powerfully thrown wall to wall from the left side. Catch by Hormaetxea, backhand from the 8. Here's a catch by Benny on the forehand. Ubilla picks it up on the left side. Big backhand, Robote coming out. Robote at the sidewall, beautifully saved. Hormaetxea going for it on the scoop. A high scoop on the left side is tipped. First point of the second set goes to Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers.
Yeah, that's Hormaetxea trying to make a play up there in the front court. That would have been a difficult scoop, and probably thinking about the 2-wall or something after. Just couldn't secure that catch. He gets the Chargers on the board first. Set 2.
Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Ubilla from the 10 line. Lower and harder. Caught by Iturbide. Robote save. That did not clear the overhead screen. 2 points for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Not the best communication for the Fireballs today either. I mean, there's been a couple times where you got players diving all over and late aggressive calls, and you just like to see a name on that ball a little bit earlier.
Whereas we don't have like the traditional chick-chacks and chulas consistently, balls still do not come all the way out to be played for a successful Robote. That ball is tipped off the serve. 3 points for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Well, it's close to the back part of the service box, but look to be in, and just got to secure that catch if you're Ubilla. Can't worry about the official.
There's a backhand by Ubilla. Backhand now by Benny. Beautiful catch by Ubilla off the sidewall. Powerful backhand, high and hard to the back wall. Robote forehand. What a scoop by Ubilla. Backhand 2-all, caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 4 points for Iturbide and Benny. Of the Chargers, Iturbide serves.
Down a set and a half, you really don't like to see the backhand 2-wall coming in.
Especially as good as he's been playing in the back with the catching.
Yeah, I mean, if it's tied and you're trying to mix it up, I get it. It's one thing, but down a couple points too. You got Hormaetxea in the front. Rather have him do the killing of the point.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a catch by Hormaetxea. Backhand from the 7. Benny, beautiful catch at the 12. Robote at the sidewall, saved by Hormaetxea. Here's Iturbide. Iturbide calls for the Robote, plays it inside, picked up quick by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea's 2-wall, stopped by Iturbide. What a catch by Hormaetxea. There's the backhand. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Hormaetxea for the Robote outside to score. That's the first point in the second set for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea has the serve for the Fireballs. My, oh my. He just blasted that to the outside.
Yeah, just mixing it up, hard to the outside, sometimes very effective.
Here's a backhand by Benny. Ubilla, backhand from the 11 line. Rotate forehand. Hormaetxea makes the catch, winds up, placement inside. Benny took off, makes the catch, fakes the 2-wall, puts it inside. Ubilla is there. Ubilla blasts it back. Here's Iturbide at the 9 line. Ubilla on the forehand, over the top. Big time over the top. Robote coming out. Robote saved by Iturbide. Hormaetxea is there. Hormaetxea split placement, read by Benny, stopped by Benny. Ubilla straight to the outside. Oh, Iturbide got assessed on it, but could not maintain his footing. That's 2 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea has the serve for the Fireballs.
Another one to the outside. I think if the Chargers would have communicated, Benny had a much better play on this ball. Just had a little more time to react to it. Iturbide got in there, tries to get it off, and ball pops out of the basket.
Aggressive play by all 4 players here in this second set.
But again, just mixing it up, throwing it hard to the outside, and it's tough to read.
There's a backhand by Benny. Ubilla from the 11 line. Ubilla on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Catch by Benny. Hormaetxea from the 8. Lower and harder. Benny's going to look for a difficult Robote. Makes the save. Here's Hormaetxea. Costado 2-wall opens wide and scores. That's 3 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla of Fireballs. Iturbide and Benny with 4. Hormaetxea serves.
Well, when you haven't thrown the traditional Costado 2-wall, you go to it late, it's going to be open. Take a look here, best opportunity. He's thrown a lot of splitters. He's thrown some drop shots, and you see the hesitation by Iturbide. His first reaction isn't to dart to the outside and defend. He's looking for the splitter. He's looking for maybe a drop shot.
I may have to cut back to my left. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Here's a backhand by Hormaetxea. Benny's there. Robote forehand. This one caught by Iturbide. Powerful throw. Robote coming out on the wall. Hormaetxea is there again. Beautiful catch by Benny at the 11. Iturbide back to the inside, makes the catch. Powerful backhand. Benny's there. Hormaetxea calls for the Robote. Benny moves up on it. Caught in the air, down low by Ubilla. Robote comes rifled out. Hormaetxea calls for it. Robote inside. Benny maneuvers around Hormaetxea, throws the carom. Hormaetxea is there. Hard throw, back to Benny. Benny looking for a difficult Robote. He makes the save. Here's Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea hard, caught by Iturbide. Here's the backhand. Caught by Ubilla. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand save. Hormaetxea is on it, winding up. Placement to the inside, caught the pad, and the pad is bad. That's 5 points. Possible set, possible match for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Well, I'll say, I mean, the Chargers have defended the drop shot pretty well all day long, and
Absolutely.
I think that threw off that throw by Hormaetxea. Just tried to kiss it really close to the front wall, drop it just above the pad. Game of inches, and was just a little bit low there. If you got a replay too, I mean, Benny was charging. He had a good read on it.
Absolutely.
Made a great save on the Robote earlier that kept him in it. Iturbide bailed him out with a great catch up on the front court too. Tremendous defense by the Chargers to get him here.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Beautiful catch by Benny. Here's the backhand. Ubilla is there. Ubilla from the 10. Powerfully thrown. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Hormaetxea on the Robote. High to the inside. Benny reads it well. Catches it in the air. Ubilla. Fine catch. Big backhand. Robote coming out again. Benny from the 11. Here's Ubilla on the forehand. Benny's there. Backhand again from the 11. Iturbide winds up. Kosti to the inside. Off the tip of Ubilla Sestic goes. Point and a straight set victory for Iturbide and Benny, taking it 6-4, 6-3.
Iturbide and Ubilla pull the Chargers ahead 3-1.5 on the game day with that straight set victory. Game day score reflecting that win by the Chargers a few moments ago. Iturbide and Benny securing win number 6. They're 6-2 now in the Fall 24 regular season. We're going to hear from a winning team here in just a few moments. Iturbide and Benny ready to go. Here they are. Second division doubles team for the Chargers. Guys, I just want to ask you, Benny, can you describe the pace out there in a match like that? Because the ball seemed to be flying from our perspective back here.
Yeah, I mean, Hormaetxea and Ubilla, they like to play that fast game. So we tried to, not play into that game that much, just try and keep it simple and keep it away from Hormaetxea's costado because he has a lot of shots that he can throw from there.
Yeah, and outside of just keeping away from the costado, what was your plan to attack this Fireballs team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we just need to limit the mistakes, and I feel like me and Iturbide could outcatch a lot of the teams, so I try to keep it simple, and Iturbide kill it in the front court.
Awesome, guys. Big win. You're back in the lead on the game day. Congrats on your 6th win of the year.
Yeah, thank you, guys.